K-pop fans are nothing to be messed with. They are hardcore. K-pop fans, they're like a cult among themselves, man. And they, unless you give something the highest praise, or unless you go in and you love it as much as they do, then you, sir, you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I mean, they kind of addressed that in the movie.
No, they do. They do. So I'll tell you what.
So should we even talk about this?
Yeah. At your own risk.
Exactly.
It sounds like we can't win on this one.
Well, you can always lie. It was amazing. I'm going to go ahead and get my review right now. Better than sex.
Better than sex.
I loved it.
Never seen anything like it.
Hey, listen, I loved it so much. I mean, y'all can stop watching now. I'm excited to be returning to Chicago, performing at the Lincoln Lodge for the first time for my own brand of sit-down comedy. Get your tickets now by going to doubletoastedchicago.com, and I'll see you soon. K-Pop Demon Hunters. So this is a movie that was popular, very popular, still is popular, and yet somehow had a surge of popularity on top of that. They're talking about putting this into the movie theaters now because it's so popular out there. Went back up to Netflix's #1 movie. People talking about, where can I buy tickets to see that cartoon ass band? It's a fictional band, and their streaming numbers are soaring.
Sure.
It's crazy.
They were at like Lollapalooza or something?
Were they? I don't know.
I saw live footage of this songs being performed.
I just know like on streaming services, not even the music ones, like Spotify. Yeah, the Saja Boys or whatever they're called. Yeah, they're huge.
Oh, they're the ones who are huge.
Yeah,
not Huntrix.
No, it's just like in the movie.
Oh, okay.
they beat the Huntrix, man. So this is about a K-pop band, but they're not just a K-pop band. They're also in their spare time demon hunters. And so somebody said, "How do you beat a girl K-pop band that's also demon hunters?" You put out a boy K-pop band
who are demons.
And so with this, it's so popular now. I said, all right, everybody calm your ass down, okay? Let me see what it is. I'll be the bottom word on this. Bottom word.
You mean the last word.
Well, it's the bottom. So, no, the bottom word, because nobody cares what I have to say. I'll be the bottom word on this, and nobody gives a shit about it. But yeah, so I know you did a review of this a while back, and
chastised for it.
Yeah, you had the audacity to give it a high matinee, sir.
Yeah,
you are the reason I have to come in and fix this. I could have had my day going on with my life, and I got to watch these damn demon hunters and K-pop people because you came in and decided to just shit all over the whole thing.
Yeah, with my bottom word.
Yeah, a girl wrote me, and she said, "That damn Julian, I don't think he really understood what was going on with this movie. I mean, he had to go off and give it this terrible review." And I went up there, and of course, I was like, "Julian, what did you do this time? What'd you say about this movie?" And Julian, I gave it a high matinee. And I was like, "What?" And I wrote her back, and I said, he gave it a high matinee. And she was like, "Not good enough." There's a lesson to be learned here. K-pop fans are nothing to be messed with. They are hardcore. K-pop fans, they're like a cult among themselves, man. And they, unless you give something the highest praise, or unless you go in and you love it as much as they do, then you, sir, you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I mean, they kind of addressed that in the movie.
No, they do. They do. So I'll tell you what.
So should we even talk about this?
At your own risk.
Exactly.
It sounds like we can't win on this one.
Well, you can always lie. It was amazing. I'm going to go ahead and get my review right now. Better than sex.
Better than sex.
I loved it.
Never seen anything like it.
Hey, listen, I loved it so much. I mean, y'all can stop watching now. Because I don't know what more I can say. It was amazing. So, Martin and I are going to enter at our own risk and see what we think about this. We're going to watch this trailer. You've already seen it if you're a K-pop fan. You probably have already seen it if you haven't, because people keep talking about it. But we're going to watch it again, and then we'll be back. Martin and myself, and even Julie, if you want to throw in something in there again.
Maybe you've changed your mind.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. You better change your mind.
I'm giving you an opening.
Yeah. Hey, you contemplate on that while we play this trailer. We'll be back with our
The
reviews.
souls of our fans? Let's send those disgusting demons back to the depths where they belong!
That's that girl when she wrote that email. Just fuck him, Julian. He didn't get it. No! I'm not a huge fan of K-pop, and I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just being respectful and say I don't know much about it. I know there's a lot of people, when you're a K-pop fan, you are dedicated to that lifestyle.
Let's send those disgusting demons back to the depths where they belong!
Those are K-pop fans right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know that much about K-pop fans, so I'm not going to claim to like it or dislike it. I support, though. I do like demons, and I like Demon Hunters.
Yeah, you got a demon tattooed on your back.
I have a demon tattoo on my back. Oh, shit, they might come after me. Better scrub this up. That was a tattoo.
And your arm, right?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh, so you got patterns on your arm.
Well, I better not piss them off. Or any kind of K-pop fans out there, because I'm going to tell you, I do like the backstory to this. I thought it was very clever how they gave the history of the band Huntrix. That's the band that's the girl K-pop band, and they have a long history of lineage of being of demon hunters.
Every generation, a new trio of hunters is chosen to fulfill our ultimate duty.
And then we appropriated hip hop.
I appropriated Motown before that.
Yeah, they did.
And jazz and everything.
We followed black culture throughout history and soaked up their power.
While never being black.
Yeah, without any of the stigma.
Hey, y'all know it's true. Don't get mad. I'll take that ass one for you K-pop fans out there. That's true. But
Well, we don't talk about that.
yeah, well, we're gonna talk about it now. But no, I tell you, I love the backstory and way they were telling, like how they adopted the different styles of music, because originally they were heroes with great voices. But it's not the kind of animated humor that I like. As you can see, they screaming and hollering and everything, always yelling. Everything is always frantic. They always doing those, as I say in animation, those wild takes. And it just got on my goddamn nerves. It's obnoxious. All right, so it started out as something that was definitely not for me. So after watching a little bit, I was like, but yet I like this. And I tell you why, man. Because K-pop music is demonic. You don't even have to like it, but if you listen to it, you can't get that shit out your head. It is so catchy. I found that, like, some of the songs in here, I just found myself just humming it after listening to it. And like I said, you don't have to like it, man, but once it's in there, you ain't getting it out for a while. So if you hate it, it's gonna drive your ass mad. And the reason why I think I liked it so much here is because the musical numbers that they have here were incorporated with the animation. So you had these beautiful and big musical numbers that were enhanced with the visuals. And the music was good, but the animation choreography was good. And also they weaved it in with elements of the story, because as they were singing, they also combined it with big demon slaying action that happened in there. And this is near the end of the movie, so it might be a little bit of a spoiler, but y'all have seen it before. But they kept doing it throughout, and I think it ended on a phenomenal number. I'm a yeah. Shut up!
That earworm just digging in. Keep popping in my head. Stop it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. That music got to me. When I say got to me, I was enjoying it. I liked it. It's still in my head. It doesn't help when I have to go play this again. But I think the animation was beautiful, man. I think the animation is gorgeous in this. And it depends on what you like. because it is that hybrid animation where it has little hints of 2D to where it has like a 2D frame rate. So it almost looks like stop motion. Also, it has elements of anime, and when I say 2D elements of art and animation, like you have these flat images on 3D models and whatnot. And listen, if some people don't like that style, and if you don't like that, then it's not going to be for you.
And when I did my review, I even said like claymation, like the texture and like the size of things, like the way their eyes popped out reminded me of Robot Chicken.
Well, the whole Into the Spider-Verse is just now it's become a whole genre of animation. Everybody doing stuff that looks like that with the lower frame rate.
Yeah, and everybody's got to know this style because it reminds them of Into the Spider-Verse. You know, everybody says that now. That's even though some things were doing it before then. That's the thing that really made it popular, and now it's become like sort of a subgenre of animation. I think it works here. I like that style, and I thought the characters, I thought they would annoy me, but I liked them too. They became even more endeared to me when when the demon boy band came in, and the reason why is because that rivalry between them. Where they went between hating to crushing back and forth throughout the movie, and I think that really made me laugh, and the reason why is because during those moments, you could tell that this movie has a real love and a real commitment to K-pop culture, which is the demographic for this movie. You know, they sit here and they have a big sense of humor about it. They almost make fun of it in a way. But there's also a sincerity to it, where you can tell throughout all the goofy jokes and the parts where they're making fun of it, they have an adoration for it. And somebody like me who's not even into K-pop, I can tell they're like, yeah, we better watch our ass with this.
Right.
We piss these motherfuckers off. They are going. We either have to show that we love this and we understand it and we really do have a fondness for it, or it's not going to succeed.
Sure. Yeah, we can show how insane all of this is, but we also have a love for it there where we're going to treat them with kid gloves and respectful and like, hey, we're all part of this too. But if you pull back and look at it, y'all are crazy. It doesn't make sense that all of you would be this into this manufactured pop music.
And that's what that's what I love about this. They're able to toe that line where they're able to kind of make fun of the fans, but also tell the fans, like, we get you.
Yeah, we see you.
And this is for you. This is our love letter for you.
Rumi's voice is just incredible. Like,
it brings us to tears.
They're taking a break after this concert and they totally need it, but we're gonna miss them so much.
I love that part.
I do too. Yeah, man. I really, I was really having a good time with this, more than I thought I would. And where I really had respect for this is that underneath all the goofy humor and all the silliness and all of the big musical numbers, which are great, because I think the story is kind of simple after a while, but if you take it as a musical, it's fine.
Yeah.
And the way a musical works is that sometimes you might, no matter what your story is, you still have to have some story in there that is pulling the audience in, and it has to lead to something. And I think that there's an underlying darkness to this movie, because one of the boys in the boy band, Saha Boys, is that their name?
It's Saja Boys.
Saja Boys. I'm thinking of Baja Man. Let the dog. Saja Boys. Oh, he has an extremely dark past, and this leads to an even more tragic love story that's in the movie, because it's not a happy ending for everything in here. And it's not nothing that kids can't watch, but I'm just saying that I was surprised that it ended on a note where it didn't work out for some people. And I admired that. But it was still filled with enough laughs in here to make it a lot of fun for me. There was one running gag in here that I thought was really funny. And it's a silly gag. It's extremely silly. Let me see if I can find it. Because there's a cat in here. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I brought that up.
That Cheshire cat.
That cat on acid.
Yeah. There's
straight from Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, there's a Cheshire cat in here. You're right, and the cat is So this cat. What's funny about this cat is that this cat he's obsessed with Steven's over here. There he is, right there.
Yeah, taking a hit.
Yeah, he's taking acid right now. It's kicking in. He's obsessed with pots that turn over. Like he has to turn them up no matter what. And it's just a weird gag. And I thought, okay, that was funny to me because it's so weird.
I took that as something that was a part of a culture thing that I just didn't understand, that went over my head.
I thought it was just a fun gag that he just, whatever he was supposed to do, he couldn't get over this pot he knocked over. And his big ass paw kept knocking it over.
And one girl was just kind of like, just leave it alone.
Yeah, just give it to me.
Yeah, he's upset. There's a part where he walks to a room and there's a pot already turned over. He's like, what? Yeah, I love that cat. I love that running gag, man. I don't see why this wasn't released in theaters, because unless just streaming has a different level or a different meaning of success. Because I thought that this was good enough. I thought the animation was good enough.
Oh, absolutely. They just probably looked at it and thought it's too niche. You know, K-pop Demon Hunters. At first, it sounds like everything Netflix puts on anyway. And it just sounds too niche. But then to blow up as it has, to not be niche, to go beyond that, and to look at somebody took a second look at the animation and went, this could actually win an Oscar. Let's get this in the theater.
Yeah. So they are putting this in theaters, right?
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe they'll extend the run. But I think if they would have released this initially in theaters, this would be doing gangbusters. They would be doing those musical screenings where people could sing along.
Oh,
and shit.
Yeah. I mean, they probably didn't know, didn't have a clue as to how big it would be. But now that they see, not only that, but, Netflix is always trying to, they're always glomming for Oscars. And this is one of those where, like, you know what? Pixar's been kind of weak lately. Maybe we got a shot with this.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. I think you're exactly right. It's niche. I'm just thinking, I know about K-pop fans so much and know how rabid they are for, how the fan base is. I just thought that they would have turned out in theaters.
Yeah, man, you never know.
That is true.
You never know with these things.
That's true.
We've seen so many things with rabid fan base where they don't show up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and you can't tell if the music's going to be a hit or not. Like, you can listen to it, love it, but like, if not enough people hear it, it doesn't take off.
Yeah, that's the surprising thing, because I'm not a K-pop fan at all. Like I said, it's so much like a boy band and just pop music from the 90s that's just been retooled, run through a machine, auto-tuned. It all feels so overproduced and manufactured.
He did.
I know. Well, I mean, that is what so much of it is, just to be honest. And even like the fantasy of this movie, it's like, oh, these girls run around independently and call their own shots. And in reality, these K-pop stars aren't calling their own shots. They have overlords that have their image down to the point. And you do this and you do that, and don't even think about not doing exactly what we say to the letter. And all that said, these songs are all catchy. I'm surprised that one that dun 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 that opens it up. I was just like, right off the bat, I was like, oh shit, I like this a lot. And I don't remember the last time I said that. And all the songs were good, but certain ones were just like, not only can you play that one again? I could rewind it, but if you just play it again, that'd be great. And it has a lot of things that anime has and does to death, but it all works here. They knew to have a good length and good characters and good voice actors. And the story is simple, but like you said, it's a musical. It's what you kind of expect from that. Story-wise, is not much in the way of surprises, although there were some surprises with the end. There's another character we haven't really talked about who didn't get a resolution, and I was like, oh shit, we just left it like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
And they're talking about doing a sequel and a live action version.
Well, I could see all that. And a lot of times with these things, they end, and I'm like, I know you're going to do a sequel, but I wish you wouldn't. But here I was like, yeah, I totally see where you could do a sequel, and it'd be fine.
Oh yeah, they could do a number of movies with this.
Yeah,
that sequel would be hell bent on the soundtrack being as good as this.
Right. Because so often something like this comes along, and maybe there's one or two good songs, and the rest you just write off. But I was like, there's some I like more than others, but all of these are solid.
Yeah. No, it's very enjoyable, man. Like I said, I maybe I would at first initially recommend this for K-pop fans and anime fans, or even fans of animation. But if you give this a chance, the music will pull you in, and the like I said, the animation's funny, the animation's entertaining, the animation's beautiful. Some great gags in here, and like I said, as it goes along, even the story is as we were saying, is simple, but there are certain surprises that do happen with it. So yeah, I'll give this probably a low full price, man. I enjoyed this very much. I was surprised. I did not think I would like this at all.
Well, you know what? When it first came out, I was like, yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters. You're saying all the words to keep me away. But I caught my daughter watching it a couple weeks ago, and I was just kind of in and out. And a little bit I was like, oh, this animation is actually pretty good. I was like, oh, I kind of dig that song. Huh. So coming to us watching it today, I was still a little reluctant, but once I started, I had a great time. Yeah, I had a great time with it.
What would you give it?
Oh boy, I am stuck. Well, I don't want to get killed, so I'm gonna go ahead with a low full price.
There you go. There you go. Still want to stick with that matinee right there?
Better Than Sex, movie of the year. It changed cinema. I can't look at the screen the same way anymore. I think this is awesome, and I really like this. Just that the story is very typical to me.
Yeah.
But I think I gave this the same rating I gave Wicked. I am a huge snob with musicals because I've been watching them my whole life.
Yeah.
And I still think what I said when I first did the review. I think that this will be on Broadway.
Yeah,
especially with how much it's grown.
I think you're so right about that.
Yeah. And you were right. They are going to be, the chat is saying they're going to be doing sing-alongs at the theater.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So there you go, full price, and high matinee, but only because he's a snob. Well, that's it, everybody. Hey, good night, and stay toasty. That's some bullshit, man.
I was really more of a matinee, but you know,
you friendly to me. These K-pop fans, they kiss my ass.
Wish I would have brought a laser pointer shine on your forehead.
I just don't want to deal with the emails and shit.
Hey, you can go to hell.
Yeah, kiss my black ass. Is it still on? Okay.
Hey, pop this dick in your mouth, you heard?
Has this been on this whole time?
Wait, oh shit! Oh! Are we still streaming? Oh no! Hey James, edit this. We just playing, y'all.
Targets out.
Why is there a mob outside your house?
The house is on fire.
Or would you look at that? You made it to the end of the video. That means you really like us. So just go ahead and press that like button and subscribe while you're at it. And check out our other channels, our social media like Instagram, TikTok, and our Patreon, where we have new stuff coming up all the time. And we'll see you on the next video.